Michael Phoenix here, Valley and Beyond Online Magazine. Founder, owner, etc., etc., etc. Welcome to spring, even though it started about 2 weeks ago. God, it's gorgeous here. Walking down West Broad in Bethlehem. Quick article and review on something going on at the Lehigh University here in Bethlehem. Basically, earlier this week I had the pleasure of attending another art exhibit opening there. This one is not its own art center, but is at McGuinness Hall in the Dubois Gallery. Now I get to McGuinness, took the bus and walked over there. Okay, basically, take the New Street Bridge. If you're New Street Fahey Bridge over to the south side, okay? From there, or if you're coming in 378, shoot down 3rd or 4th Street. Anyway, easiest way to get there. Take New Street, start going up the hill. Actually, I apologize. It's on New Street. You want to go to Webster. Okay? Go to Webster on the south side. Make a right, start going up the hill. When you hit Packer Avenue, hang a right if you're coming in that way. Be heads up. I was walking, I literally had to walk down the block and finally found it. Basically, you'll see after you hang the right on the Packer, the building number is 9. So what you do is you'll see an open area with walkways. Follow the path, walk back, you'll see it. Unfortunately, the name of the building is not facing the street, but this is one of the two main photography exhibits up at Lehigh. Professor Anderson is the photographer, and with this one, it is something. Basically, the leading president Geist and Professor Anderson were at the opening giving the talk. But with this one, it's basically something different, where both people suggested that hopefully after you leave this exhibit that night and after you see it and leave, you look at reality in a different way. Trust me, on this one, you do. Professor Anderson's style of photography is he takes ordinary objects from, like, he would take a photo of like an empty locker room, focus on 1 or 2 lockers or some books, and force you through his style, force you to not only see the books, but to see the photo, but to see it in a different way, where you're not just looking at books. It's like, okay, you're wondering what's happening in the photo. It's something, for myself, very hard to describe, which is great. My highest compliments from a natural writer, being hard to describe something. So the exhibit spans, and the gallery span 3 floors. Basically, you walk in the main entrance, 1st floor, 2nd floor, 3rd floor, and it's a series of photos. So it's just something that it's different, interesting, and unique is the best ways I can phrase it. It will, if you go through especially if you go through the entire exhibit, it will have you to a point, even for a few moments, when you walk out, looking at reality in a different way. Walking out, looking at the trees, looking at the buildings, and wondering, okay, what else that we don't see is going on. it's like I said, it's hard to describe, which is something very rare for me. He did, I mean, just all I can say is check out this exhibit. I know I'm stumbling a lot, but it's tough for me to put into words this one. It's more than just, okay, here's photos of objects, honestly. It's more than just, okay, you look at one, you look at the next, you look at the next, okay, bam, seen it, done it, okay? It's not so much where you experience the exhibit, it's more you get the experience of it when you walk out, when you walk out the door, which is something I rarely encounter. I'm a fan of I love all types of art, and each exhibit, each artist has their own different style. It makes you see and feel things differently. Professor Anderson, he really just undescribable, hard to describe on this one. So this exhibit is going on until May 24th. So if you're visiting the area, if you live here, damn, 58 degrees. Sorry about that. Like I said, loving spring. If you're in the area, if you're visiting, you know what? Stop by. Head up to Lehigh, the Dubois Gallery, McGuinn's building, and check this one out. Trust me, it will even maybe have you questioning what, at least for a few moments, what reality and how we see and perceive things. So, as always, thanks everybody for your support of the magazine. Thanks for checking out this article. Enjoy the weather. Enjoy spring to you, your family, and friends. Be safe. Michael Phoenix.